Ooh, what's up, everybody? Hopefully, everybody is doing great and amazing. It's another day. It's on a Thursday, and NFP week, of course. Hopefully, y'all are doing great. Y'all are doing okay. Hi, MG. You, my friend. This video belongs to you. This video, I did it for you, and so many others who will be watching these. So yeah, let's learn together, let's do the lessons of today. And some good friend of mine told me like I should be approaching my videos with some positive and good vibes. So I guess I will be embracing it onwards. And yeah, embracing positivity, good vibrations. And yeah, let's get cracking onto this video. So remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's go. So let's go. So what happened today, as you know, we've been buying the whole week. We did have a wrong analysis, not yeah, a wrong look of price yesterday, which I talked about. But today, from yesterday's mistakes, which I did a review on the trade, and I promised myself not to do the same. And exactly, I did not do that today, because the same scenario that happened today presented also today. But I was keen, and without any much talking, let's get cracking. So from the daily time frame, my chart will be really marked up, will be looks really dirty, but won't mind, just talk. So what I did see today is we'll be focusing on this single candle that has 2 hours to go. So with the buy side liquidity, we've been focusing. We had this high buy being taken yesterday, also this high being taken yesterday. So we had this high as well as these other highs above here, relatively equal highs, as well as we have a fair value gap over here. As you can see, this line, let me make it black. Yeah, so this line over here, we have this fair value gap. So we are expecting to see market trace at a given time to this level above this, as well as we have this 3-month high over here, which I think some other time we are expecting the market to gravitate to this 3-month high, as well as this high over here. So but today we'll be focusing on today's candle alone. And yeah, let me make it kind of wide so that we may have this clear picture of today's candle. So over here, so what happened today is the market opened around this place over here. We had this retracement lower, and you can see how it did rally higher. So I had 2 levels marked, which is this previous week's high. So we have these week's high over here, this previous week high, it's over here, previous week high, it's marked with a red line. Also I did mark these on because we had Wednesday and also Tuesday, so I marked the Tuesday high, so that if the market rallies lower, creates an immediate rebalance, which did happen today, then I should be ready to look for my trades higher. So I did draw that line, and I was watching these 2 levels, whether the market will rally lower, tap into these weekly high, previous week high, or previous day high. Then we see a rally higher, because I was expecting to see a retracement with a continuation, which is the rally that we want to be buying. So as I drop to the 4-hour time frame, what did I see? I was watching the key level I was watching, I was this previous week high, because it was paired with this fair value gap, as well as we had this order block here. But in mind, I was also looking very careful. I was not that married to this fair value gap here, but I was keen on the price action at around this level, because price would react off from this daily previous day high. Why? Because you can see below everything is balanced. maybe price could have nothing that could draw it lower from the daily time frame. But if you go to the 4 hour time frame, that's where we have this fair value gap. So I was keen on watching what price will show me, or what price will do that I will catch the move up, because from these two levels I was expecting a rally higher, right? And you can see how the liquidity build up above here was being created. So to me, this was a sweet spot, because we have liquidity above, we also have this buy side liquidity above here. So to me, I had levels that I was targeting. So what I was watching or waiting for is a clear market structure to show up. So as I was watching these markets here, I did catch one trade, but it was not a good trade, because it was according to my plan, but not my time frame, right? It was just a small move, which I guess I read price correctly. Then maybe market shifted lower. If I could, maybe I was someone targeting higher risk to rewards, then my trade could have hit an SL. But it was good that I'm a 1 to 2 trader. I 1 to 2 R trader. So the trade ended up positive, though even though it reversed, it ended up being a good trade. So what happened with my major trade during the New York time? I saw these market reverse. So I was keenly watching this previous day high as well as this previous week's high. But over here inside the 1 hour time frame, what I saw, we had this order block, right? And I was careful inside this price action, inside this 1 hour order block. I wanted to see how price would react. So this market to trace lower, tapped into these daily previous day high. It was tapped into. So then I was watching for all the entry criteria that I usually want to see when I'm entering into a trade. So as the market tapped into these previous day high, as you can see over here, this red line, whereby the market didn't reverse or didn't tap into this previous week high that I also highlighted. So the market, after tapping into this or creating an immediate rebalance, we can see how it did rally, push higher. So I wanted to see also how price will react inside these 4 hour fair value gap, as you can see over there. So what happened inside the 5 minutes? I was keen inside the 5 minutes. I wanted to see a clear sweep of liquidity, which you can see over here. We had liquidity build up over here at the 815 candle. The liquidity was swept by this 835 candle, then rallied lower, and at the 835 candle, the liquidity below it was cleared. Then this 9 a.m. candle, you can see how it did rally higher with such an heavy bullish candle, creating a market structure shift paired with also a fair value gap. So the fair value gap was tapped into, then we can see this rally higher. So said I was keen on watching these 4 hour fair value gap over here. So immediately I saw, because all my entry criteria have been met, as for now, liquidity sweep, we're seeing a clear market structure shift. We're seeing also bearish arrays being violated, as well as bullish arrays being respected. So the bearish array that was violated is, we have this up close candle inside this bear market. So it is a bearish order block. So if it was to resist higher prices, I would have wanted to see it, or see this candle that closed bullish, closed below the midpoint of this order block. But what happened is we had a candle closing above these the midpoint of or the main threshold of this order block. Then also a bullish array that was respected is this fair value gap here. The market tapped into it, then we had this rally, and this candle, the 920 candle, as you can see, it did close above this for fair value gap, and I wanted to maybe catch this trade as the market retraced lower. I wanted to see this immediate rebalance, but inside the 3-minute time frame is, I noted we had this fair value gap over here, so I decided to, as it was rallying lower, I placed my trade there. And as you can see, what happened is the market rallied higher. The 5-minute fair value gap over here wasn't tapped into. We created a 5 minutes fair value gap but wasn't tapped into, so those who had their buy limits over here were not tapped into. Then the market, as you can see, rallied, and what happened is both our targets, you can see these, it was a 12. This was yesterday New York session high being taken out, and also our draw on liquidity, which was this buy side liquidity, was tapped into. So our 1 to 2 trade was our TP was hit. And something else I've been keen on nowadays is, if I'm buying, what I usually do is I want to catch my trade below the opening price. You can see this black line I've drawn here. You can see the market opened over here on Thursday, how do we call midnight, Thursday midnight, which is 00. You can see my line from there. And because I've been bullish, I wanted to catch a trade below this opening price, because this the manipulation, we usually have the accumulation, the manipulation, then you have this distribution. So below the opening price, that's where I will be looking for my buying opportunities. And today was a perfect day. I got a trade below here. Then later on during the New York, we can see this continuation. And I wanted to, as you can see, was tabbed, and that was it for the day. Concerning these other trade I had here, it was a 1 to 2 to 8. It was a quick scalp inside the 3 and 1 minute. So let's check on it what I did see. So over here, what I did see is we have these we had a liquidity pool being engineered above these highs, right? So we have Asia session, which hasn't been cleared yet, but the Asia lows have been engaged. As you can see below this low has been engaged. And what I saw is we have these market rallying higher, creating a market structure shift, then retrace lower, continue higher, but didn't go for the Asian highs, but again retraced lower into these 4-hour fair value gap that I've drawn as this blue zone. So as the market was retracing lower, I marked up this level. As you can see, I have a blue line there, which is a 1 minute order block. So let me show you that 1 minute order block. Yeah, over here, that was paired with this fair value gap. As you can see, we have this down close candle as my order block paired with this fair value gap. So as price approached that zone, so I wanted to see bearish arrays being violated, and immediately it was tapped into this line. Then you can see how sharply it rallied higher, seeing these fair value gaps being violated. You can see this very bearish fair value gap, a candle closing above it. We can see this order block as well. We have it being violated because it was a bearish order block, but now it has been violated, which makes it be a mitigation block. Then we can see the market rally lower, tap into this mitigation block where I did execute my trade. Then you can see how it did rally to our TP. So my target was these, because I know was this fair value gap over here. I usually take 1 to 2, and if maybe I was targeting the Asian highs, which I thought to do, and it will be a 1 to 5, 1 to 5. But you can see what happened is price rallied to this fair value gap, consolidated, and then later on retraced lower. If I could have held this trade to this level, then my SL would have been hit. And so that's why I do like taking a 1 to 2, and that's what I usually would recommend. So that was my first trade, TP hit. Then you can see how it did retrace, did an immediate rebalance with the daily the previous day high, created an immediate rebalance, then shifted off for bullish and rallied to our draw on liquidity. So something else I did notice is inside the 4-hour time frame, what I see is we having this fair value gap paired with this order block, right? But these immediate rebalance, usually this previous day high, which creates an immediate rebalance, usually acts as a key level, which also may make price not to fill this fair value gap. Sometimes it may fill, but most of the time for this week and whatever I have observed is after an immediate rebalance has been created, and from the daily time frame we have nothing to draw the market either lower or higher, then we usually have these rally towards the draw on liquidity. And you can see how this candle rallied really bullish to our buy side liquidity, and maybe also on Friday, because tomorrow is the NFP day, and we'll be watching to see what will happen. And you can see below here we have the sell side liquidity, so let's wait and see what will happen, because lots of internal range liquidity has been created which has been left open. These 4-hour fair value gap, another 4-hour fair value gap with lots of liquidity below here as well as here. So let's wait and see what tomorrow may bring forth. So guys, that was it for this video. It was a nice read of price for today, and hopefully we'll keep on catching this. So thanks for watching. Like the video and subscribe. So until next time, peace.